G'day guys, it's finals time for the NRL 2019 Telstra Premiership. Before we get into the video, yes, before you comment, I did get a haircut. Also, I am wearing an Eels shirt, as the rule is if we win, I'll wear a piece of merchandise. Anyway guys, without further ado, let's get into week one of the finals for the NRL. Okay, so the first game to kick off the finals, we have the Roosters hosting the Rabbitohs. Now, the Rabbitohs hosted the Roosters at ANZ Stadium and defeated them 16 points to 10, which I was there if you guys saw the vlog. We'll read the prices as well this week. You know what? Roosters $1.30, Rabbitohs $3.45. Brett Morris is back in for the Roosters. Luke Keary is in. Ryan Hall is in. Mitchell Orbison is in. Billy Smith is out of the side. And Sasia Takiaho returns. Now, I'm just looking at the reserves. Ryan Hall is named in jersey 21, so he's only a chance of playing. As for the Rabbitohs, there's a few ins and outs. Bailey Sirenen, Connor Tracy, George Burgess, Dean Britt, Roberts returns, and Tom Burgess. Roberts returns from that shocking elbow incident. Their reserves, George Burgess, Sirenen, Tracy, and Maureen Harote. I think the Roosters are really going to turn up in this match. Now, I don't know if the Roosters will go back-to-back this year. I really am very sceptical of the way they're playing. I think they're going to do good in finals, but I don't know if I'll go back-to-back as such. If they win this game, my understanding is they're through to a preliminary final. Let me know if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure the winner of this game and the Melbourne game go through to a preliminary final. Look, I'm going to tip the Roosters here in this one. I tipped them the other week as well, but I'm going to tip the Roosters quite large as well. I'm going to tip them by 18 points, and we're going to go the Roosters 28 points to 10. I think with the whole side back and Luke Keary back, the Roosters turn up. It's at the SCG as well, which they really love this year. Now, I probably would go to this game if they hadn't played each other last week, but I am heading to Bankwest on Sunday as well, so these games do cost a bit of money, guys. Except I have an Eels membership, but you don't get that anymore. Yeah, I think the Rabbits will turn up. They've found a bit of form, and I think is Sam Burgess. He's out. Yep, Sam Burgess is out, I believe. So Sam Burgess is out, which means that Tultoa, yeah, I think Roosters will get him, and 28 points to 10 for me. Second game of this round for finals sees the Melbourne Storm at Amy Park, who finished with a minor premiership against the Canberra Raiders. Now, Melbourne Storm at $1.40, quite a short price. Canberra Raiders in fourth position at $2.85. Cameron Munster returns for the Storm, which will bring balance, I think, to the side. Josh Addo-Carr is also in, which means that Shandor Earl drops out of the side. Curtis Scott is playing, or is he on the reserves? He's in jersey 18. He's on the reserves. It's a big move. Just looking at the 7 and 6. Yep, so Pappenhausen at fullback, Jerome Munster, Jerome Hughes. No Brady Croft. Is he out? No, he's in jersey 20 as a reserve. As for the Raiders, Nickel Clockstad's back. Soliola's in. Bateman in. Rapana in. Leilua back from suspension. Tarpany back from injury, Sam Williams, Michael Oldfield out, and Sebastian Chris out. Look, Raiders are playing some good footy. They beat Melbourne in Melbourne earlier in the year, only about 5 weeks ago, I think. It wasn't that long ago, and it was a good game of footy, so I'm looking forward to this one. It's 5:40, Amy Park on a Saturday. I think the Storm will be too good here. I was almost going to tip them 13 plus, but I think this Canberra side can compete with them. And I think I'm going to tip them by the same amount. Don't think it was the same score from memory, but I'm going to tip them by 8 points, the Melbourne Storm. I think Jerome Hughes is a really great halfback. And I think we'll watch him mature during the finals, see just how good he is. But Cameron Munster by his side, I think he'll lead the way. Cameron Smith up to his old tricks, the old wizard. Nelson Solomona found a bit of form over the last 2 weeks as well against Manly and Cowboys. He played really good. Yeah, I'm going to go the Storm 22 points to 14. I think the Raiders will get some points, and I think there'll be quite a few points in this match. And I like the Raiders side this year, but I think that Storm will get them at Amy Park. The next game on Saturday night at 7:50 sees Manly Sea Eagles in 6th position paying $2.65 against the Cronulla Sharks in 7th position with a win over the Tigers at $1.47. Cade Cust is in. The reserves. Tony T-Rex Williams, all the way from Parramatta. I didn't even know he re-signed with Manly. Is named in jersey 21. That's a massive surprise, that one. Matt Moylan in jersey 21. Kyle Flanagan in jersey 20. Blake Brayley, I can't pronounce it. Mulatalo is out for that dangerous tackle on Luke Brooks, which I called in my reaction, and it wasn't called by the ref. But anyway, Sirenen is out. Tapau faces a one-match ban due to the careless high tackle on... I forget the Parramatta player, but it was on Parramatta. Lachlan Croker. Nah, it's mainly all reserves here. Look, the Sharks have some great players. They've got fantastic players like Wade Graham. Britton Nicora's playing really good. Chad Townsend, for me, is very underrated. Bronson Cherry. Manly are going to have players like George Tafua, Ruben Garrick, Cherry Evans. Is Fainu playing? Fainu on the interchange. Look, I'm actually going to tip Manly here in an upset. I think Manly will be too good for the Sharks. I think Paul Gallen is going to play his last game of football on Saturday night. I just think the home ground advantage is going to do so well for them at Lotto Land. I know they lost to the Storm there. Cronulla Sharks are dangerous. It's going to be a close game. I'm tipping the Manly Sea Eagles by 2 points in a surprising one this week. I think a lot of you will be on the Sharks. But I'm going to go Manly 18 points to 16. Another low score. I think most of the finals games will be fairly low scoring. But as I said, I think Paul Gallen, it's your last game on Saturday night. I think the Sea Eagles will get this one, which means they will play the loser of Roosters and Rabbits, so potentially the Rabbitohs, which will make for a good clash. Yeah, I'm tipping the Sea Eagles. Who are you guys tipping for this one? And the final game for week 1 of the finals sees the mighty Parramatta Eels at home, Bankwest Stadium. Be there, everybody. If you're a Para fan, we're going to need that support. It's our first home final in 14 years since 2005, which I'm pretty sure the Tigers went on to win, but we got the minor premiership. I was at that game, the Tigers and the Cowboys. What a great 05 final with the flick pass. Anyway, Parramatta, by beating Manly, have finished in 5th position, not 6th, where they were expected to be, winning more than 12 points. That put them in 5th. They're paying $1.50 to win this game at home. The Broncos in 8th position, lost to the Bulldogs. They're looking a bit off. $2.55. Giamat Shabowski is in for the Broncos. He is named in off the bench. Seguiaro is in. He's a big impact player for me. That's why I speak of him. Joe Offengowie returns for the Broncos at lock, up against our returning player, Nathan Brown. Nathan Brown is back from suspension. This says Kane Evans is in number 8 against Matt Lodge, but I'll be interesting to see whether he gets charged at the judiciary tonight. I'm filming this at 8:27, so let me know if you guys know, because I've been trying to find out. It says it's good weather as well. Josh Hoffman is in jersey 21, Penny Terapo in jersey 20, and I'm glad that Tepai Maroa is in jersey 18. I would be happier with Daniel Alvaro, which he's in against Thomas Flegler, and Ray Stone is also in. Look, I think the home ground advantage is going to be so big this weekend. We are electric, in my opinion, at Bankwest. Gutherson and Moses are a fantastic combination. I think I might back Moses for a try. I've got a gut feeling this week. I think Parramatta turn up so good here. I'm tipping them 13 plus very confidently as well. This Broncos side for me, the fact that Darius Boyd, who is their captain, he's playing some okay football. and Jake Turpin. They need genuine halves, people who are half. Mitchell Moses is a genuine halfback. Yes, Dylan Brown is new to the 5'8" position, but he's playing well. I think we've got a good team here. I think we can cause some damage in the finals, in my opinion. I'm going to tip the Parramatta Eels 30 points to 14, which is the same score that the Broncos put, the Bulldogs, put on the Broncos last week. So I do apologise, Broncos fans. I do think the Broncos and the Sharks will get knocked from the finals this week. Go the mighty Eels. You know what? Let's get straight into the best bets. Okay, this is the best bets section. Last week we did fantastic. If you backed my try scorers last week, we had Cody Walker, Michael Jennings, Ben Hunt, just trying to think who played. I forget. Well, there were 6 try scorers for $728 combined. Michael Gordon, mate, you stuffed me up. Anyway, we move on to this week. 4 legs. Roosters 13+ against the Rabbitohs. No Sam Burgess, a struggle. Parramatta 13+ against Brisbane. The Storm 1-12 against the Raiders. The Sea Eagles to brush home in the elimination final against the Cronulla Sharks, paying $75.60. And if you've got a power play available today, $92.80. We're going to go for 7 try scorers. You know I like my rough. It's finals time as well, so I really like some of these. Angus Crichton to cross for a try in the Roosters and Rabbitohs game. Ruben Garrick at home to score for Manly against the Sharks, a vital 4 points. Jerome Hughes to score a try for the Melbourne Storm, playing halfback against the Canberra Raiders. Nick Kotrick for the Raiders to score against the Melbourne Storm. I was crossing between him or Leilua. I'm going to go Kotrick. And my 3-legger, Maker Sivo. He's in the top try scorer of the year now. I want to give a big congratulations to fellow Eel, Maker Sivo. Fantastic effort. Mitchell Moses, I've got a really good feeling he's going to cross the line this week. I've got a good feeling about halfbacks, you know, Jerome Hughes, Mitchell Moses. And I'm going to go with a Bronco. I'm going to go for a bit of roughie. I'm going to go Alex Glenn. I was almost going to go David Fafita. He's in great form. I'm going to go Alex Glenn. That's paying $5,000, but some of those try scorers are paying about $550. Last week I told you guys Jai Arrow, who was at $850. I didn't put it on myself, which I was shooting myself afterwards. Anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please do subscribe to the channel if you're new. And I'll see you guys in my Eels and Broncos video at Bankwest. Also, I really want to do something once a month, like either if the subs go up, a giveaway or a Q&A. And what I want to do this month is a Q&A. So we're on the 10th of September. I'll do it around towards the end. Leave your comments in future videos and today's video. A question for me, so I can answer in the Q&A. I get a lot of comments now. It'll be fun to do it and go through them all, maybe even on a live stream as well. Alright guys, leave your comments for the Q&A, subscribe to the channel, leave your tips, leave your bets, and I'll see you guys next time.